Hey everybody. First of all, I want to thank everyone that's been following this massive build project for the last 3 months. It's been an experience. I'll just leave it at that. Had a ball at the con, just a ball. Every time I go to a convention, it reminds me of why I put in the time and the effort down in the basement. It just makes everything worthwhile. No matter how many hours I seem to put into it, which seems endless at the moment, but that's just life. And I wanted to point out I've been contacted by a bunch of 5 and 6 millimeter enthusiasts. Now that is a scale that I truly love. And at one point it enjoyed a very large following, and I don't know what happened. I don't really care what happened. I love the minis, I love the fluff across a bunch of different games, and I was contacted by some enthusiasts in the 5 and 6 millimeter scale. And so what I'm going to be doing over through this month and into the end of next month, I've got a goal, I've got an objective. I don't want to be in a leadership position, but I guess I'm just kind of finding myself there due to volume of subscriptions. But what I'm trying to do is, there's a bunch of people out there that are closet gamers that love these scale games, and not a whole lot is going on for that part of the community. My goal over this period of time in the future is to kind of spotlight that scale, but what I'm going to be doing so that it keeps everybody interested, mainly my 25 to 28 millimeter people's interest, is I'm going to be doing what's called dual scale modeling. That's what I call it. There's probably a better term for it, but dual scale modeling is it's no big deal. It's been around forever. Things like trees, things like hills, as long as you don't put in things like, a flower at the base or something scale specific, they really don't have a scale until you put a figure next to it. A tree can be a shrub to, what's that sequoia out in California? But you know what I'm talking about. You really need the model to find out what the scale of the terrain is. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be designing terrain that will have a window dressing of either the 5 to 6 mil or the 25 to 28 mil. Okay? And so that's going to be my focus, and I know I've got a ton of really flippin' talented terrain people out there and painters out there, extraordinaire tacticians. So let's point out what am I talking about? What are these game systems? There's Mech Warrior, Battletech. I'm looking down because I don't want to forget any. Warhammer 40k Epic is one that I really love. There was a game out called CAV. There was a wonderful game out called Ogre, and they had an expansion called GEV. I'm really dating myself on that one. And then there's just your standard modern warfare people that the scale happens to fall in that 5 to 6 mil scale. And people are like, that's so small, you can't paint the figures in that or whatever. If you've painted a knight on a horseback and you paint a big mech, it's the same mass. It's even the same detail level, really. People don't expect a massive amount of detail on figures that small. If you've painted a knight with a sword and shield, you can paint a tank. They're the same mass. As a matter of fact, there's things you can get away with in the 5mm scale that you can't get away with in the 25-28mm scale. You can lay down camouflage and be really messy about it. You could be a horrible painter and still make beautiful, beautiful camouflage paint jobs on these models. So in a lot of ways, it's more forgiving. You know, you don't have to worry about getting your flesh tone right, or, you know, God knows what else, or, you know, getting that little white dot at the top of your gem to make it look like it's gleaming. You know, people don't care. With a 5mm figure, you can just take your standard tan or manila color and just dot the face. Done. So, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for all the people that are enthusiasts in those games. I need you guys to come out of the woodwork and start posting. Specifically, I want you guys to start sending videos to me so I can link to them and other enthusiasts can see the work you're doing, and they can also contact you, and we can get this ball rolling. I'm under no false sense of hope, but what I'd like to walk away from this is a very small group. This is the most I'm hoping for, is just a very small group of people that love the scale, love the fluff, love modeling in it, and they will keep it going on their own and growing. And I will definitely jump back in and do some work with it to give it a shot in the arm. One of the unsung heroes of 15mm scale is the terrain guy, Sean out of Canada. Sean has been doing phenomenal work for, I think it's years now on YouTube. I think he's been on as long as I have. And if there is one person that pops in my head when somebody says Flames of War or 15mm, it is Sean. So that man has done unbelievable work for the 15mm scale community, and the 15mm scale community owes this man big. So, you know, one person can make a difference. I'm going to try and make a difference, get a group of people, get things going. So what are we talking about? What are we looking for? I want to see how to paint. I want to see how to build models. I've got so many talented terrain people out there. This is your chance to really delve into something new and different. And that's what expands you as an artist. I want to see tacticas. I want to see just everything that's involved in that genre, in that fluff. I want to see it come out, and let's get the support group for these people that they need so that they can stand on their own 2 feet as a community and really move forward. And if you guys don't think you can do it, look at Sean. Sean has practically freaking done this by himself. Okay? So you can do it. Everybody's got a voice. You can use me as a platform. I want you to use me as a platform this month. So this is what's going on. This is what it's going to be all about. My 28mm people, don't run away, because like I said, I'm going to be working in dual scale. So everything that you see pretty much is going to work for you in what you're doing. So if you've ever played the game, you have any interest in it, you have any comments, please comment. Let's get a buzz going. Let's kick this thing off. In another 3 more days, I'm going to be starting my 5 days off. I'm going to plan on using that to really showcase and really get a lot of energy rolling behind this. So I invite you to hop on board. Show your stuff, show off. You know, that's what this is all about. You know, we only go around the world once. Hell, let's have a fun show and tell. Take care. Love you. Bye-bye.